Welcome aboard the AM show. This is the AM News. Let's get into the details. The NDC minority in Parliament has served notice that they will move for the recall of Parliament to look into the demands by the opposition National Democratic Congress in their call for a forensic audit into the 2024 voters register. According to the minority, there is no better reason to recall Parliament than to ensure that the register for the upcoming election is sanitized. Hence their decision to back the NDC party to call on Parliament to address their issues with the current register. Here are some reports across the country.
This is the constitutional question of the enough demonstration, an exercise that has been conducted by the National Democratic Congress, expressing their displeasure with the conduct of the Electoral Commission. They are calling for the EC to audit the current voters register, but the EC, according to them, is not heeding to this particular call. So as I speak to you, all 11 parliamentary candidates of the National Democratic Congress within the Green Region are here to participate in this exercise. We've been speaking with some prominent individuals within the party, including some MPs who are here to place an education. And let's listen to what they've been telling us in relation to why this exercise is really important to members of the National Democratic Congress.
Very important to me because Ghana's democracy is extremely important to me. And what we are asking for, I've said it, is very simple. We just need a transparent election. We need an independent audit. We need something that will let people trust in our democracy. So we are calling the EC, we are calling the American Embassy, we are calling the EU. Everybody that matters in Ghana should come out and tell these people to at least understand what we are asking for.
So this morning, the National Democratic Congress here in the Upper East region joined the rest of the party across the country to demonstrate in what is now known as the Enough is Enough demonstration. Thousands of supporters and party loyalists here in the region poured out in their numbers. They were on the streets, they marched through the principal streets of the capital, Katanga. It's been well attended. The demonstration was largely peaceful. There were no incidents whatsoever. The only hitch we had was when we got to the office, the regional office of the Electoral Commission, and the police were trying to prevent the party supporters from getting too close. The agreement between the party and the police was that they will present a petition in front of the office of the Electoral Commission and they will not be allowed into the premises. It took a while, but they were able to calm the party supporters down and the party presented their petition. We also had various leaders, particularly the members of parliament of the party, addressing the party supporters.
Agreed to publish the findings of the forensic audit, not to go and put it on the shelves. 4, re-exhibit the register after the forensic audit. The NDC further demands 5 days re-exhibition of the provisional voter register after the forensic audit.
This year, we are not going to court. We will not go to court. They have packed the court with their judges, so we will not go to court. What we are calling for is forensic auditing of the register. And if we win, we have won. And this is going to win. Go boy! Go boy!
We have seen names in excess of 300,000 being added to numbers we know were far fewer as voters who are transferred. We have instances where people were transferred out of their polling stations without their knowledge. We have instances where people were transferred more than twice.
For the supporters of the NDC who joined this demonstration here in the Upper East.
NDC supporters defied the heavy downpour and poured out in their numbers to protest against the EC. Those who could not join the protest stood on the shoulders of the road cheering them out. Some of the slogans that were heard were Sheko Shebe Katidago, which literally means you either step down or we push you out. Some of the placards read enough is enough. Audits are registered. We want free and fair elections, among others. Speaking after the presentation of the petition, the Northern Regional Chairman of the NDC, Adolf Ali, said if other constituencies in the NPP presidential elections had scrutinized their results properly, they would have found similar irregularities that annulled the Wallo.
Those are some reports from across Ghana's 16 regions. And moving on, the New Patriotic Party says President John Dramani Mahama and the National Democratic Congress are setting the pace to incite violence and destabilize Ghana ahead of the 2024 December 7th election. According to the New Patriotic Party, recent rhetorics by former President John Dramani Mahama and the NDC National Chairman, Mr. Johnson Asiedu Nketia, points to a well-hatched plan calculated at disinforming the masses and preparing the minds of their members for violence. My colleague Maxo Kudeko has more in this report.
Addressing the press in Koforidua, Eastern Regional Chairman of the New Patriotic Party, Mr. Jeff Konedu Addo, chronicled several comments by Mr. Mahama, including the recent one referring to the clergymen, traditional leaders, and civil society organizations as hypocritical. He also mentioned a recent campaign by the national chairman of the NDC, Mr. Johnson Asiedu Nketia, against the credibility of the Electoral Commission over a supposed electoral fraud. The New Patriotic Party called on Mr. Mahama to refrain from insulting language and focus on unity, ensuring a peaceful electoral environment in the best interest of Ghana.
We condemn the recent inflammatory statement by John Dramani Mahama, the flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress, labeling respected leaders like pastors, chiefs, imams, civil society organizations as hypocrites, and the ruling New Patriotic Party as a foolish government. We are against it in no uncertain terms. We urge former President Mahama to adopt issue-based policies, issue-based politics that will promote peace and tolerance instead of such denigrating rhetorics.
Mr. Konedu Addo also says it is astonished that the National Democratic Congress and its chairman, Mr. Asiedu Nketia, are seeking the Electoral Commission to conduct a forensic audit into the electoral register over an alleged anomalies identified, a move he had condemned a few years ago. Mr. Konedu says such claims are baseless, demonstrating a clear lack of understanding of the electoral processes and the measures put in place to ensure its integrity.
As we will recall, in the year 2016, when the NPP called for such, the same Asiedu Nketia is on record to have said same, that the Electoral Commission always provides opportunity for people to correct anomalies that might have cropped up in the register. So the question is, why now? Why is Johnson Asiedu Nketia this time around not following the due process laid down by the Electoral Commission to correct any anomaly, if so, and now trying to throw dust in the eyes of Ghanaians to make it believe that the electoral register is not credible? I want to urge Ghanaians to disregard Asiedu Nketia and his utterances regarding the electoral register. There are laid down processes and procedures that the NDC can follow if they so wish.
Maxwell Kudeka report for Joy News.
Apostle James Tete Nate, a once vibrant man of God, now finds himself bedridden, battling a severe case of prostate enlargement that has left him unable to walk. Months ago, Joy News brought the story to light, sparking an outpouring of support that allowed him to undergo critical tests at Korle Bu Teaching Hospital. Now, doctors say immediate surgery is his only hope to walk again. However, the cost of almost 70,000 Ghana cedis remains a significant barrier. There's more in this report.
Apostle James Tete Nate, once the pillar of his family, known for his steadfast faith and dedication, has seen his life take a heartbreaking turn. For over a year, pain and discomfort have become his ruthless companions.
My legs is burning me, seriously, and my palm all is crumbling like, Gary, there's Gary in my, and I can't wake up myself. If I'm trying to wake up, they will help me to lift myself. I can't go to toilet myself. If I want to urinate now, they have to put a chamber pot under me. So it's even on the table before I can urinate. If there's nobody here, I will just urinate.
Months ago, Apostle Nate's story tugged the hearts of many. When Joy News shared his plight, the outpouring of support was nothing short of overwhelming. Generous donations flowed in, making it possible for him to finally seek the medical care he so desperately needed at the Korle Bu Teaching Hospital. There, he endured a series of tests, each more costly than the last. But at long last, doctors have delivered a complete diagnosis, bringing some clarity to his long-lost battle. He had been battling a severe case of prostate enlargement, but the reality was far worse than anyone anticipated. The condition had advanced, wreaking havoc on his nervous system and disrupting the delicate flow of nerve impulses from his brain through his spinal cord to his legs. The result? He had lost his ability to walk. Doctors explained that immediate surgery was his only hope. The damage caused by the prostate enlargement had spread so extensively that his neck and lower back bones were in desperate need of surgical intervention. Without these procedures, his chances of ever walking again were slim. Even with the surgeries, the battle wouldn't end there. His prostate condition would require ongoing management with medication, regular tests, and continual treatments. The cost of these critical surgeries and ongoing treatments hovered near 70,000 Ghana cedis, an overwhelming sum far beyond Apostle Nate's reach. Yet, this amount represented his only hope of walking again and reclaiming a semblance of the life he once knew. Once more, Apostle Nate found himself leaning on the compassion and generosity of Ghanaians, hoping that their kindness will provide the lifeline he so desperately needed.
As at now, all that I need is financial support for my treatment. Because of this sickness, I've sold my own car. You see things that I've sold to treat myself.
Please listen to our plea for help, and if you're able to, donate to help his life. Moving on, more Ghanaian youth are being encouraged to be innovative and integrate technical and vocational education and training, that is TVET, into various aspects of their lives. This call is coming at a time many youth are being empowered and equipped with the skills and knowledge to take TVET more seriously to broaden their horizons. Educata Ghana program drives this agenda on behalf of German industry and commerce in partnership with the Ghana TVET service. There is more from the Educata Ghana 2024 event in the following report.
To help equip young Ghanaians with practical skills and knowledge they need to succeed in the job market and contribute to the country's economic growth, the German Industry and Commerce, in partnership with the Ghana TVET service, is training 1,000 young Ghanaians in several TVET disciplines through Educata Ghana program. Solomon Lodo Project Manager, Membership, Events and Projects of Ghana TVET, explains further.
Educata Ghana is an event or program organized by the Delegation of German Industry and Commerce in Ghana, together with other partners like German Sparkassen and other sponsors. And over time, it's an education exhibition and an idea factory focused on various sectors.
By partnering with prestigious organizations and institutions, some Ghanaian youth have been introduced to job opportunities that align with their capabilities.
One of the things that has happened with this year's conference also is that we have a delegation coming from Germany, from Essen and the Bochum area, who are here to directly recruit skilled workers for Germany. Aside from that, we have Ghanaian companies who are doing job exposition. What is happening with the job exposition is that we have recruiting companies. So we have HR companies present, about 20 of them, who have various job roles that are available. So participants are interacting with those companies. We also have at least an array of companies who are exhibiting from various sectors of the economy.
Beyond just securing jobs, this training program aims to equip young people with essential skills and empower them to become innovative entrepreneurs, driving Ghana's industrialization and technological advancement.
We have skilled training that is directed to giving like direct training and also to help participants to get a skill or one or two from the program. So we have companies offering trainings in solar, IT, amongst others, and we believe these are opportunities for participants, Ghanaians, to actually get a skill, number one, get employable skills, and also get the opportunity to probably travel to Germany or also contribute directly to the economy of this country.
Working under the theme Hands-on Learning for Career and Business Success, Ghana's International Education Exhibition and Idea Factory is helping thousands of young Ghanaians gain the skills necessary for personal and national economic development.
Ghana Communication Technology University has entered into an MOU with Aqua Group, a holding company involved in real estate, entertainment and beverages. This will help improve the GCTU students with internships and national service opportunities, while also supplying Aqua with essential human capital to support its growth. There's more in this report.
This partnership will offer GCTU students internships and national service opportunities, while providing Aqua with critical human capital for its growth. GCTU faculty will also offer advisory services to Aqua. Alongside the MOU, a 6-month service management advisory agreement was signed, where Aqua will donate 12,000 Ghana cedis monthly to the Vice Chancellor Research Support Fund from September 2024 to February 2025. GCTU staff will train Aqua employees and participate in monthly reviews of Aqua's performance. GCTU Vice Chancellor Professor Emmanuel Ohene-Afuakwa highlighted the university's strategic transformation and its aim to become a research-intensive institution, introducing a new postgraduate and PhD programs.
We believe that our training should not be concentrated on just the theory, but we are more a very practical-oriented institution. And that cannot be done by ourselves alone if we don't manage to bridge the gap between the industry and ourselves, so that we get our students, whilst we are training them, they'll get opportunity to go to the industry where their services and their skills will be required after school, to get hands-on experience and to be able to get themselves in readiness for the world of work. As an institution, if you want to become recognized higher education with a world-class focus, we need professors. And we can only get professors when we give them the push, the necessary support, so that they can get the expertise they need, the skills to also be able to help push them up there to become professors, so that we can become a world-class institution. So it's a vision that we've set for ourselves, trying to support our academic staff to be able to get international exposure as much as they can.
Aqua's General Manager, Mr. James Bobby, expressed excitement about the collaboration.
We are very happy and very, very pleased to support the Vice Chancellor Research Support Fund with that aim of 30 by 40, 20 by 30 program. And with your comment, it means it's going to extend beyond the 30. So we are happy to support it. And then with that, we are going to make some contributions to the fund. So every month we are going to commit 12,000 to support. We have over 300 staff with over 40 outlets across Ghana. So we are creating those opportunities for the Ghanaian youth. And where you don't want your student to come out of school and be unemployed, we are signing this MOU so that giving the assurance that when they're out of school, there's an industry also waiting for them. So that convergence of academia and industry will come to fruition. So yes, we can tell you that we are very, very happy to harness this power of education, technology, and business to build a very more prosperous Ghana. And we are hoping that this partnership will just empower the student and empower us, because we are going to get the adversary services where your school practitioners will just come to tell us what is right to make us a better company.
The Boku West district of the Upper East region erupted in jubilation as Joy News Impact Makers Awards honoree Samuel Nana Bekai Director returned home to officially present his award to the people he has dedicated his life serving. The founder of the Haven of Love Children's Foundation was honored with the prestigious Joy News Impact Makers Awards in Health and Social Welfare category, recognizing his selfless contribution to the community. Correspondent Albert Sori reports.
Samuel Nana Bekai Jirako's journey began in 2015 during his national service, where he developed a passion for giving back to the community. He mobilized friends to embark on various projects, eventually establishing the Haven of Love Children's Foundation in 2018. The foundation has since dedicated itself to community service, especially in organizing yearly health screening exercises and eventually becoming a beacon of hope for the less privileged in the Boku West and surrounding districts. Samuel was nominated for the Joy News Impact Makers Awards and in June this year was honored in the Health and Social Welfare category at the awards ceremony. The award opened doors to collaborations between the Haven of Love Children's Foundation and other organizations, and Samuel stayed in Accra building connections. He has finally returned home to Zebila to officially present the award before the people he has served through the Haven of Love Children's Foundation. The people of the district gathered to celebrate their hero. Daniel Anania Atampuba is the district chief executive for Boku West.
This Joy News Impact Makers Award was something that came about as a result of individuals, organizations touching lives of vulnerable people in society, touching lives within communities. And I'm not surprised that Haven of Love was judged as winner on social services and health because they have impacted so much in my district. I have seen and I have witnessed and I have been to several of their activities where they have brought specialists to treat people free of charge.
Members of the community praised Samuel Nana Bekai Jirako for his unwavering commitment to improving their lives.
We want to tell Joy News that God will bless them for giving this opportunity to our master, and God will bless them to continue to do more things.
He's very inspiring to me personally, because when he started this foundation, we didn't know where we were going to. He said that when we have a program, he said, "Me do this," and we thought he was stressing us. We didn't know the vision that was ahead, but today I've realized what he saw. So he's a man of vision.
The award has added a beautiful color to the foundation, because when he was at the Boku West here or within the Upper East, the whole world couldn't have the opportunity to see and know that there is boy called Samuel Jericho at the corner in Boku West, also making a huge impact on society. But when he was involved in this Joy Impact Award program and he was recognized, the whole world also have the opportunity to see and know that this guy is doing something for society.
For Samuel himself, the Joy News Impact Makers Award can only spur him to do greater things for the community.
With this award, the award has shown to us and has given us visibility, and we appreciate Joy Impact Makers Award team for this honor. But moving forward, we want to do so much more. We want to do surgeries, we want to do STEM programs. I believe that if the young ones here have that same opportunity, we can as well get the next tech genius coming from the northern part of Ghana. So we have a goal to build a STEM center, and we want to ask for support and collaborations from well-meaning individuals.
The occasion was also used to call for peace in the Boko West district, with the major political parties, the NPP and NDC, sending representatives to publicly commit to peaceful campaigns in the run-up to the December elections. For Joy News, Albert Sori, Zebila.
Congratulations again to Samuel Nanajirakor, a Joy News Impact Maker. On that note, Benjamin Akakpo is standing by to serve you business update.
Into it, the Bank of Ghana has increased the single obligor limit of financial institutions to 25% to aid in lending to the agricultural sector. Now, according to the governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Ernest Addison, this is to improve lending to the sector and ensure food security. He was speaking at the 5th anniversary launch and rubber value chain conference of Ghana incentive-based risk-sharing systems for agricultural lending, that is GIRSA.
Credit risk guarantee of GIRSA has been recognized as acceptable collateral for the computation of the single obligor limit under Section 6.2.9 of Act 930 in December 2022. This means that partnering financial institutions can use the credit risk guarantee of GIRSA as eligible collateral to secure loans, making these financial exposures to the agricultural sector secured. In this regard, the single obligor limit of the partnering financial institutions will be extended to 25% instead of 10%. This has further allowed PFIs to expand their loan books on the back of lending to the agricultural sector.
Now, the Minister for Public Enterprises, Joseph Kujo, has emphasized the need for increased investment in the operations of the Ghana National Gas Company to enhance its operations. He is of the view that the company plays a crucial role in the production of electricity, which cannot be ignored. Now, speaking with Joy Business, Mr. Kujo said it was important to prevent financial losses and safeguard the future of the institution.
Ghana Gas is receiving less. Meanwhile, look at Ghana Gas delivering, accepting delivery of gas from the facilities, upstream oil and gas facilities. They mentioned the Sankofa, the Talos, and the ENIs, and so they're processing, okay, or conditioning it and delivering them to electric plants for electricity generation or non-electricity generation use. Or this is a company that is also incurring costs to deliver the gas. If there's non-payment, aren't you risking sustainable operation of Ghana Gas? So I made an analogy with NGAS that supplies gas to Ghana. Corporately, when NGAS supplies you gas and you are not paying, even as a state, they cut off, don't they? But Ghana Gas doesn't have that corporate power to do the same. And even though they are not being paid the way their invoices that they generate, they get up to about 42%. They are unable to. Meanwhile, gas is, for me, gas is a very serious product, which should require that we invest in the function of Ghana Gas, and also a very beneficial product, which means we should invest in the gas sector to develop the gas economy we envisage, because there's so much benefit we have. So we should get the corporate decisions right. That is my concern. We should get the corporate decisions right, because private enterprises are in this economy, they are operating no such pressures and loss-making, continuing loss-making situations on them. But what is happening to our state enterprises?
Let's zoom now into our currency market for today. It's a wrap for our business updates. Handing over back to Sweetie Abochi.
That's how we're wrapping up for the AM News on the AM Show. It's Wednesday, and I'm looking forward to Dr. Kwame Asa Asante joining us for the news review. He's political scientist and a lecturer at the University of Ghana. Please stay with us for that.